Did you know there's a horse so strong it once pulled over 50 tons? Stick around, because today we're diving into the incredible world of the mightiest horses ever. Breeds like the Shire Horse, Belgian Draft and Percheron. We'll uncover their astonishing abilities, explore their rich histories and maybe even reveal which one holds that unbelievable record. Ready to gallop into action? Let's go! Let's kick things off with the Shire Horse. Ever heard of these gentle giants? Standing up to 19 hands tall, that's over 6 feet at the shoulder. They're truly colossal. Imagine standing next to one. You'd feel like a hobbit beside a towering tree. But it's not just their height that's impressive, their strength is legendary. So, what makes the Shire Horse so incredibly powerful? Is it their massive build or centuries of selective breeding? Let's dig a little deeper. Back in the day, these majestic creatures were the backbone of England's agriculture and industry. Before tractors took over, Shire horses ploughed fields, hauled enormous loads and even transported knights in shining armour into battle. Can you imagine charging into a medieval skirmish on one of these behemoths? Talk about making an entrance. Historically, the Shire Horse descends from the Great Horse, used in medieval times, prized for carrying armoured knights into battle. In the 16th century, Dutch horses were imported to England to improve the breed, enhancing their size and strength. By the 18th century, shires were essential for pulling barges along canals and heavy wagons, fueling the Industrial Revolution. Despite their intimidating size, they're known for being gentle souls, kind of like the Hulk of horses, big and strong but with a heart of gold. And get this, in 1924, a pair of Shire horses reportedly pulled a load weighing over 45 tons. That's like towing 7 African elephants or about 30 average-sized cars. Mind-blowing, right? There's a famous story about a Shire named Samson, born in 1846. He grew to be the tallest and heaviest horse ever recorded, standing at a whopping 21.2 hands high and weighing approximately 3,360 pounds. People started calling him Mammoth. Now, that's a nickname that fits. Can you imagine feeding a horse that size? You'd need a whole field of hay just for breakfast. Today, Shire horses are considered a rare breed, but are cherished for their calm demeanour and strength. They're often seen in parades, exhibitions and promotional events, showcasing their impressive stature and grace. Some breweries, like the famous Wadworth Brewery in England, still use Shires for traditional beer deliveries. They're also popular in sustainable farming and forestry, where their low environmental impact is a huge plus. But wait, are Shire horses the only titans in the equine world? Let's trot over to Belgium and meet another contender, the Belgian Draft horse. Belgian Draft horses might not reach the towering heights of the Shires, but they make up for it with sheer muscle mass. These are the bodybuilders of the horse realm. With their powerful build and remarkable endurance, they were the lifeblood of European farming communities for generations. What sets the Belgian Draft apart? Could it be their rich heritage or perhaps a special trait that gives them an edge? Let's find out. The Belgian Draft traces its roots back to the medieval Flemish horse, renowned for its size and strength in battle. Post-medieval times saw these horses shift focus from warfare to agriculture, becoming indispensable on farms. By the late 19th century, they were exported worldwide, influencing other draft breeds and becoming a staple in American farming. Originating from the Brabant region, these horses were bred for strength and stamina. During the World Wars, they played crucial roles, transporting heavy artillery and supplies through terrains where vehicles couldn't venture. They were the unsung heroes, pulling equipment through mud, snow and challenging landscapes. Talk about real-life superheroes. One of the most famous Belgian draft horses was Brooklyn Supreme, who weighed an astonishing 3,200 pounds and stood over 19.2 hands tall. His girth measured over 10 feet. To put that into perspective, that's wider than some living rooms. Brooklyn Supreme was so massive that his horseshoes weighed over 30 pounds each. Imagine the blacksmith's workout forging those. I bet when he walked, the ground shook a little. Maybe that's where the term horsing around comes from. Nowadays, Belgian draft horses are still used in agriculture, especially in Amish communities where traditional farming methods are practiced. They're also popular in logging operations that require minimal environmental disruption. Additionally, these gentle giants participate in pulling competitions, showcasing their immense strength. Many breeders and enthusiasts keep them for their docile temperament and impressive appearance in shows and parades. But hold your horses, literally. Is there another breed that could rival these heavyweights? Let's gallop over to France and meet the Percheron. Originating from the Perche region, the Percheron combines strength with elegance. These horses are the perfect blend of power and grace. Think of them as the ballerinas of the draft horse world. Known for their intelligence and willingness to work, Percherons were the preferred mounts for knights during the Middle Ages. Imagine donning armour and riding into battle on one of these majestic beasts. You'd feel invincible. The Percheron's ancestry is believed to be a mix of the sturdy Flemish draft horse and the swift Arabian, introduced during the Moorish invasions and the Crusades. This blend gave them both strength and endurance. In the 19th century, they became popular in America for farming and logging due to their adaptability and reliability. But here's something curious. Why did the Percheron become so popular worldwide? Could there be a secret behind their versatility? Their adaptability is truly remarkable. Percherons transitioned from battlefields to fields and eventually to city streets. In the 19th and early 20th centuries, they were the primary draft horses used in cities like Paris and New York for pulling carriages and omnibuses. They even played a role in building the modern world, hauling materials for construction projects. Here's a fun tidbit. Before the famous Budweiser Clydesdales, Percherons were the go-to for beer deliveries, strong enough to pull heavy wagons loaded with barrels and patient enough to navigate busy streets. Did you know that the world's largest horse parade was led by Percherons? In 2005, over 50 of them paraded through the streets, showcasing their strength and beauty. That's a lot of horsepower. Today, Percherons are celebrated for their versatility. They're used in everything from agricultural work to competitive driving and riding disciplines. Their calm temperament makes them excellent carriage horses for tourism in cities and parks. Percherons are also popular in equine therapy programs due to their gentle nature. Plus, crossbreeding with lighter horse breeds produces sport horses for dressage and show jumping. We've only scratched the surface. Could there be other breeds that hold the key to our mysterious record? Let's not forget about the Suffolk Punch. These robust horses hail from eastern England and are known for their distinctive chestnut colour and stocky build. The Suffolk Punch might not be as tall as the Shire or as heavy as the Belgian, but don't underestimate them. They're like the diesel engines of the horse world, built for power and endurance. The Suffolk Punch is one of the oldest English horse breeds, with records dating back to the early 16th century. Uniquely, the breed has remained pure, not significantly influenced by other breeds. They were specifically developed for farm work in the heavy clay soil of East Anglia, excelling in agricultural tasks due to their strength and stamina. Farmers loved them for their ability to work long hours without tiring. They were the first horses bred exclusively for agricultural work, dating back to the 1500s. Talk about a noble lineage. Could a Suffolk Punch be the mysterious record holder? Or is there another giant lurking in the shadows? Today, the Suffolk Punch is considered critically endangered, but efforts are underway to preserve this historic breed. They're still used in traditional farming and forestry, especially in conservation areas where machinery is impractical. The breed's calm demeanour and strength make them ideal for educational programs and heritage events, helping to raise awareness about agricultural history. Some breeders are also promoting their use in eco-friendly logging and sustainable land management. Of course, we can't gallop past the Clydesdale. Originating from Scotland's River Clyde area, these horses are not just famous for their starring roles in commercials. They are true working horses with a rich history. Clydesdales are known for their beautiful feathered legs and high-stepping gait. In the 19th century, they were instrumental in hauling coal from the Lanarkshire mines to Glasgow and beyond. They were the semi-trucks of their day, moving heavy loads over long distances. The breed was developed in the mid-18th century when local Scottish mares were bred with imported Flemish stallions. This crossbreeding resulted in a strong, versatile horse suitable for both farm work and hauling. With the expansion of trade and industry, Clydesdales became essential for transporting goods, contributing significantly to Scotland's economic growth. Let's not forget their role today. Every year, the Budweiser Clydesdales make appearances at events, delighting fans with their grandeur. But have you ever wondered how much they eat? A Clydesdale can consume up to 25 quarts of feed and 60 pounds of hay a day. That's one hefty grocery bill. But are they strong enough to hold that record? The mystery continues. Today, Clydesdales are famous worldwide, thanks in part to their association with Budweiser. They're used in parades, promotional events, and even ceremonies. Beyond their commercial fame, Clydesdales participate in show competitions, particularly in hitch classes where teams pull wagons. Some farms still use them for traditional farming methods, and their friendly nature makes them popular for riding and therapeutic programs. Perhaps the answer lies not in the well-known breeds, but in lesser-known ones. Have you heard of the Russian Heavy Draft or the Dutch Draft? These breeds may not be household names, but they pack a punch when it comes to strength. Developed in the late 19th century, the Russian Heavy Draft is known for its incredible pulling power and resilience in harsh climates. These horses have been used extensively in agriculture and are renowned for thriving where others might falter. The Russian Heavy Draft was created by crossbreeding native Russian horses with imported Belgian Drafts and Ardennes in the late 1800s. The goal was to produce a robust horse suitable for the demanding agricultural needs of Russia. They became indispensable during Soviet times, especially in rural areas with limited mechanization. Similarly, the Dutch Draft emerged after World War I to meet the need for a strong, versatile working horse. They're compact yet powerful, ideal for heavy farm work. They might be the underdogs in our story, but every underdog has its day. The Dutch Draft was developed by crossing local Zeeland mares with Belgian Ardennes stallions post-World War I. They became the heaviest of Dutch horse breeds, excelling in farm work and logging. Their numbers declined with industrialization, but they remain a symbol of Dutch agricultural heritage. Could one of these breeds be our record holder? Or is the secret hidden in a tale from the past? Let's delve deeper. Today, the Russian Heavy Draft continues to be used in rural farming communities within Russia and Eastern Europe. Their hardiness makes them suitable for harsh climates and challenging terrains. The Dutch Draft, though rare, is still used in traditional farming and forestry in the Netherlands. Both breeds participate in regional festivals and competitions, helping to preserve cultural traditions and promote genetic diversity in horse breeds. Throughout history, individual horses have performed feats that seem almost superhuman, or should I say, super equine. Horses pulling trains, moving massive logs, even saving lives during wartime. Could one of these remarkable stories hold the key to our mystery? Well, it's time to reveal the astonishing truth. The horse that reportedly pulled over 50 tons was none other than a Shire horse named Mammoth. Mammoth wasn't just big, he was a behemoth in every sense. Standing at 21.2 hands high and weighing over 3,300 pounds, he was a sight to behold. In 1924, at a British exhibition, Mammoth pulled a starting load of 18.5 tons and increased it incrementally, eventually moving a staggering weight totaling over 50 tons. That's equivalent to pulling a fully loaded semi-truck or about 9 adult male African elephants. Legend has it that when Mammoth was asked to pull the load, spectators thought it was impossible. But with a calm demeanour and a steady pull, he moved the weight inch by inch, leaving the crowd in awe. Can you imagine witnessing that? It must have been like watching a superhero in action. So there you have it! The mightiest horse in recorded history was a Shire horse named Mammoth, showcasing the pinnacle of equine strength. It's incredible what these majestic animals are capable of, isn't it? Strength, history, and a dash of mystery. That's the world of the strongest horses.